1 2 1 2.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders.
Good morning, Thomas. Good morning.
Differently.
Hello, David.
Paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common.
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
On or by the
Friday.
edge is our playground.
Hello, Thomas.
Constant strive for
What a great week.
seeking for tomorrow.
Last week was better. Last week was a trade
Do
win
you
every
feel
single day.
special?
This week,
Take
Monday
back
win,
control of your
Tuesday loss,
investments.
Wednesday wasn't trading, yesterday win. So curious to see what today is going to bring.
Bullish to the moon. That's what I can say.
Yes, that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm speculating at. I do have the front running position, which you see on my MetaTrader screen. Just opened it, sent out the signal 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, something like that. And yeah, expecting some hopefully bullish, but you know, sells are also on the table because we have PPI today.
That's good, that's good. I'm waiting for the data to come out first.
Oh yeah, but it's more exciting when you have a front running position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey Kai, how you doing, brother?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good stuff. He made good money yesterday. I missed out on CPI, but good to see everyone killing it.
Almost 300 pips, that was amazing.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
What are you drinking, Kai?
A Fanta Light.
Oh, that looks different than in Europe.
Yeah, I think it would be. 0 sugar. And then got the pistachios on the ready.
Oh, you can't beat a good pistachio.
Yeah. All right, we have 27 minutes for PPI. Let's see. Everyone can hear me. Everyone can see me. Yep.
Yes.
We're on MetaTrader screen right now.
Awesome. Yeah, do have one front running position. A little bit lower than that. I have a position from yesterday, and all the ones below are from a few days before, last week, this Monday. So altogether 2,200 pips, 2,183 pips on gold, which is amazing. 0.2 lot, 1,160 pounds.
Hello, fam.
Ricardo, long time, brother. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
So, today we have PPI, which is the producer price index. Now, this is another type of inflation indicator. I sent out a link yesterday. Was it today or yesterday?
I think, today.
Yeah, let me just show you. So things about the PPI. This is a very good reading, and I urge everyone, or motivate everyone to read up about the economic indicators that you trade with or trade. The Bureau of Labor Statistics and Bureau whatever economic statistics in the US. This page has a very good definition about what is the producer price index, what is the CPI. So PPI essentially is the producer price index. So it measures the change in inflation. It measures the change of price of goods and services at the producer level. CPI yesterday measured the change of price of goods and services from the consumer perspective. So by definition, you can see that this is a leading inflation indicator, not a lagging like CPI. So if PPI goes up, i.e. the cost of input to production, land, labor, material, capital, is increasing, so the cost of these things are increasing, then you can be almost 100% sure that this cost, the increased cost, will be passed on to the consumer. So if PPI is increasing, then CPI is going to increase as well. But it's only to a level where the wholesalers and the producers are willing to pass on the extra cost, because there is a level where they're willing to swallow down the extra cost in order to be competitive. That's more a microeconomics, so it's not macroeconomics, it's microeconomics, because when the economy is in a recession, a point comes where price wars start. Now, this is the very last resort of the producers and wholesalers and everyone. And the reason why they started is because obviously they don't want to push down the price too low, because that would kill everyone in the industry. But there's a time which comes when they do have to initiate a price war. So it's fascinating to learn about microeconomics and how the business behavior and the rational decision or irrational decision is working at the market level. If you learned economics, there is something you might read up on, is the invisible hand, which is also a very good theory in economics. So I'm sent out this website, and I'm sending it to the chat. After the meeting or now, you can read it through, or those who are in the alpha community, you probably read it through this morning. So PPI today, let's have a look, is expected to be, core PPI is actually increasing, which is the inflationary, and the headline PPI also set to be increasing. So it is inflationary, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the opposite as yesterday's CPI. So no wonder, no surprise, the price started already tripping down a little bit on the chart. You can see that we had a very nice push to the upside, because here where it started, CPI came out lower than expected. So now we had the magical 3% level. The Fed or any central bank target rate is 2%, and CPI yesterday came down to 3%. And hence gold pumped, 400 pips? Yeah, almost 500 pips. We caught about 230, so half of it was caught, because I waited the data and only entered after the data came out. Jocelyn Pernea, Adam Smith, yes, absolutely. Adam Smith, the invisible hand. Highly recommend to read this theory and an economic theory. So, because CPI yesterday was a lower surprise, gold pumped to 24.24, which is 300 pips away from the all-time high. And now today started to retrace, no surprise, because if you look at the forecast for PPI, you can clearly see that core PPI is higher, the forecast, and the headline PPI also higher. So this is inflationary. And when inflationary, gold is going down. So according to the forecast, gold is moving very nicely. Now formed a bull flag pattern. And if you use the Fibonacci and all sort of other technical tools which can be at your whatever is at your disposal. I don't care whether you use ICT or ITC or whatever it's called, or these kind of technical traders really like or technicalities or technical trading styles. You can identify support and resistance levels. So we have a bull flag, or what I can see, it's a bull flag. And if you use the Fibonacci, use the pivots, you can see that price is now retracing. I'm expecting a little bit lower price level, so around 23.88, even 23.85 is in the game if we have mixed data. But generally speaking, because the market sentiment is so bullish due to the fact that yesterday CPI was a surprise to the downside, so it was improving, and hence gold has bumped up. I'm expecting a dirty move to the downside and a move higher, but this is only going to happen if PPI comes mixed but slightly lower than the forecast, or headline CPI comes out lower than the forecast. Now in the scenario if PPI comes out higher, then gold will sell back down to 23.67, which is at the weekly pivot and at the bottom of this beautiful channel right here. So very exciting day today. I don't know what the data is going to be, so I can only speculate, but based on the improving numbers in the US, weakening labor market, worsening job market, increasing unemployment, but improving inflation data, I would say that today we are going to see lower PPI numbers. And because the forecast is already showing an increase, it would be very convenient to see lower numbers, which would help gold to push back to 24.24 and also shine in its former glory. Any questions so far?
No.
Arul Kumar
No.
Palambikadan Manikamalai asking buy or sell. It depends on your analysis, brother. So both sells and buys are valid. If you look at the forecast for PPI, it's a clear sell because they forecasting the analysts and the smart people, they forecasting a increasing PPI, which means that it's an increasing leading inflation. So based on that, it's a sell. Based on the technicalities, whatever you see in the chart, there are different approaches, different schools. I'm looking for buys, if that helps. So these are the positions I have open. I opened one buy position 20 minutes ago, sent out a signal to the Alpha Discord for members, but I also wrote a cautionary note that because everything is uncertain and we don't know what the data is going to be, you have to be very cautious, because price, as I indicated on my chart, could pull a little bit lower, but based on the market sentiment, I'm looking for buys.
Are you looking for buys just based on market sentiment as well as the underlying conditions in the US economy at the minute?
Yes.
Yep.
Both of these, but because it's Friday, we can expect some profit realization, we can expect some short squeeze. What I'm really expecting is a dirty move to the downside to 23.88 and then a move higher. So if that happens, then my last position is going to be stopped out, but it's not a problem because it's only a small lot. But in case if the PPI really comes out as I'm expecting, which is going to be a little bit mixed but better, then I would miss out on the buy. So I entered a small buy just to keep my calm's nerve. I sit on my hands.
Yep.
And then depending on the data, I'm going to make the next move. It could be a buy, could be a sell.
Yep. Very good.
Who's selling? Who's buying?
I'm cautiously buying dollar, selling GU.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in an unfortunate sell at 23.99.
23.99.
Yeah.
So in a bit of a drawdown, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep. So
Yep.
that little dirty move down would be convenient for me to get out of that.
Yeah, that would give you like 100 pips if
Yeah.
if everything goes as planned. Mariam Zamniashi nothing. Sufyan is selling. Mariam is waiting. Yeah, it's Friday, guys. No full margin. Just enjoy. Don't ruin your weekend. And a piece of advice, if I can give you, how many times you guys, first a question, how many times you started trading on a Friday and stuck in front of the screen and wasted the whole Friday afternoon and evening just waiting price to move in your favor?
Yep.
Too much time.
Yeah, wait for the data. Whether it's a win or a loss, close down the computer, book the profit or book the loss, and just live your life. Be with your family and friends. Steve has a question. Does this mean that if data comes out higher, based on previous market sentiment, gold is still bullish in the long run? If the data comes out higher, and we need to distinguish how high. So a standard deviation or significance. If it's significantly higher, then gold is going to sell probably down to 23.67. So if you look at my chart, 23.67. But because the market sentiment is so strong, there are scenarios where price could easily recover. So in case if we have a mixed data, and I'm telling this to Steve, if the data comes out mixed, which is higher than expected, or as in line with forecast, but it's not too bad, we could see a sell the news and buy the fact scenario. And the sell the news would be, okay, bad data, buy the fact could be, we already had CPI lower than expected yesterday. The market sentiment is bullish. The Fed is about to cut interest rate one time this year, and you know the year is almost gone with the presidential elections, and the Fed can start reducing interest rate.
Now, Tamas, would the presidential election sort of affect when the Fed would cut rates? Because obviously they're planning on cutting rates before the election, right? The election's in January, am I mistaken?
September.
So
yeah,
it's sort of the same time as the interest rate decision, right?
Yeah. But the Fed is notoriously avoiding any interest rate decision in the year of presidential elections. So if you look at back the 119 years history of the Fed, they tend to avoid intervening in the market with interest rate, because that can affect the outcome of the presidential elections. Because every president is campaigning or mentioning the interest rate, whether they like the high interest rate or not. So they are very careful and cautious not to intervene with any actions. But as September comes, you know, cutting one rate, I think it's totally reasonable. And as Mariam said, one cut, 25 basis won't do anything. It won't do anything, but on an economic level, yes, it won't do anything, because cutting from 5.25 to 5% isn't doing much good to the economy. It's not a big relief for, you know, mortgages, but for the market sentiment, it is going to be huge, because we've been waiting, the whole market and everyone is waiting for an interest rate cut for 18 months now, or 12 months. Last December, we went in to the new year, 2024, with the hopes of the Fed is going to cut 4 times this year. And was there any rate cut so far? No.
Nope.
And it's half of July, you know, half of 2024 is gone. So it's very due now to have an interest rate cut. Afrolo just mentioned the election in November, a bit of correction. Yeah, September, somewhere around the end of the year. But I thought it's going to be September.
Well, I hope they aren't gonna cut.
You hope they're not going to cut?
Yeah.
Well, you're against all the mortgage holders and, you know, the minorities.
Yes. Well, I was hoping they're gonna increase, but at the moment, I think they are not gonna cut.
Love my kids. U.S. presidential election, 5th of November 2024. Some reason I thought it's going to be September. I was hoping September, but 5th of November is very late.
Yeah, so obviously, if the Fed's saying unexpected to cut rates in September, but the election's in November, they could easily just hold off until the new year, right?
They could do, but that would... I mean, not delivering the one interest rate cut, it's a double-edged sword, because it can undermine the... it can undermine the Fed, because they've been talking so long, but no action.
Right.
PPI coming up in 10 minutes. Thank you, Mariam. Who's buying, who's selling?
Waiting data.
Waiting for the data.
Good. Would you have the same bias for NASDAQ? Yes. If you have PPI lower, actually, let's go to US 30, because that's going to shoot to the moon if PPI comes out lower. So quickly do a US 30 analysis as well. Yeah, if PPI comes out lower than expected, then we're going to see a new all-time high. But if PPI comes out higher than expected, we're going to see a big sell-off. NASDAQ, yeah, NASDAQ. Bit of dirty move and then move higher if PPI is lower than expected. And now move back to gold. If I can ask everyone on YouTube to please share this live stream to any trading group to help to boost my views, I'd be very I would be thankful, because I do the live streams for free. I hope it's educational and you learn a few good things. So just hit the like button. That gives me a feedback that I'm doing something well, and you wish to see me in the future doing these free live streams. And also sharing this live stream to any trading group can bring in more people. The more people come in, the more live streams I'm going to do. So it's a win-win.
I share it. Okay.
Hey, Francisca, how are you?
Hello. Good, and you?
Very good, thank you.
After a good day yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was good. Last week you were on holiday. We were absolutely killing it.
Yeah, missing out. But good, I'm happy to see. Right.
Francisca,
you know, I wanted to tell you who is the sponsor of Ashtanga Yoga. It's funny. Of my teacher, when he goes to America, the sponsor is Paul Tudor Jones. So he practiced Ashtanga.
Paul Tudor Jones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't catch it.
He practiced Ashtanga yoga. You know Paul Tudor Jones? That like Wall Street guy.
Yeah, the hedge fund manager.
Yeah. So he sponsored like the teacher of my teacher, actually, the one which we are.
You should bring him to the Alpha to have
I
like
will.
a Q&A.
Yeah, I'm friend of the wife.
Paul Tudor Jones. He was actually in. Have you read The Market Wizards?
Yeah,
the book.
Very good book.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe one day.
That would be awesome. So we have 5 minutes and 35 seconds until PPI, and I'm gonna go through a final time about how PPI should be traded and what is my expectation. So looking at the forecast, which isn't what I'm expecting. So looking at the forecast, you can see that the core PPI is 2.5%, the forecast, versus 2.3. The headline PPI is also showing an increase. So the forecast by analysts is an increase, so it's inflationary. Now this is bearish for gold. This is a sell on gold if everything goes as the forecast. But because CPI yesterday came out significantly lower than expected, so it's a downward surprise. I think even if the PPI is in line with expectation, we could see a sell the news and buy the fact type of scenario, because the market sentiment is so strong and market is just dying now, thirsty for some rate cuts. So if the PPI is higher than expected, gold is going to sell off, but it has to be significantly higher. If the PPI comes out lower than expected, which is deflationary, then we're going to see gold moving back to 2024 or even a little bit higher. That would be a very nice ending of the week. Now my speculation, what's going to happen, is that gold will sell the news and buy the facts, so maybe drop down to 23.88 and then move higher, but this is speculation. We don't know what the data is going to be. I do have a front running position, which you can see on the screen, that is a small buy, but this is a front running position, so I cut the usual lot size into half, a bit wider stop loss. Actually, I should widen the stop loss a little bit, yeah, but keeping it below £1,000. That is my psychological loss limit. And yeah, enjoy the show. And if you have any questions in the Zoom or on YouTube, feel free to ask. Hello, Thomas. Thomas Bielik, aka Pen Number 1, the Magic Kid. Miraz Lama, hello Alpha, I'm seeing a huge put option flow in NASDAQ and SPX, so whales are expecting hot PPI.
Just to confirm, if we do get a high PPI, we can expect NASDAQ to push up?
Yep. So, if more options are coming in, put options, and probably they're expecting to sell. On NASDAQ. How often does it work out for you, Miraz, when you see this massive flow, whether it's put or call? Muhammad Anas, bro, now I take buy or sell? Well, depending on your analysis, guys. If PPI comes out higher than expected, gold is going to sell off. So as NASDAQ and US 30. PPI comes out lower than expected, then we're going to see gold skyrocketing to 24.30. And we have 1 minute to go. And just put some more epic music. Okay. We have 30 seconds to go. Remember, both buys and sells are valid because we don't know what the data is going to be. If the data comes out lower than expected, buy gold. If it's higher than expected, then sell gold. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the data came out. Oh, it's higher than expected.
Higher.
Okay, it's a sell, but wait. So I closed down the position. Let's have a look. It is significantly hotter.
Yep.
The core PPI and the PPI as well. Yet gold hasn't dropped that much. It is hot. Let's see on the data. Yeah, I'm going to enter into a sell soon. But hold on, it hasn't dropped. Yep. Entering into sell, closing down. Device, okay. Putting the stop loss just, somewhere around below, above the previous candle. And what I'm going to do is I'm targeting 2380 area, or maybe lower. Okay, running in 25, 30 pips of profit, moving stop loss a little bit lower. Okay, 40 pips of profit from the sell. Come on, gold. Let's have a look on NASDAQ. NASDAQ dropped, but now it's climbing back. So is US 30 with market today. Still running in 30 pips profit. Floating between 30 to 50 pips. Miraz Lama was actually quite right. You could see the order flow on the options with the puts. That was a good call. Whales are always front running. That's why I'm front running too. It's a very, very slow bleeding out on gold, even though if you have a look on the PPI data, that came much hotter than expected. But buyers are resilient to give up. 2380 would be my ideal target. That would gain me or yield me almost 5 grand. Come on, gold. So PPI came out significantly hotter than expected. Let me just go through the numbers and the data again, because that is important we look at it. We set the position in a sell, so it's fine, it let this do its job. We need to verify whether the decision was good. You can see that core PPI is well above the expected. 3% versus 2.5. Headline CPI 2.6 versus 2.3. So it's much, much hotter than expected. We had an initial drop of about 60 pips, but now it's Gold stumbled a little bit.
That looks like that was your dirty move down. It might be heading up now, not getting as low as we thought. It did tap into 2392, which again I have as the daily midpoint pivot.
Yeah. So the initial forecast of mine was sell the news and buy the fact, but because the data came out significantly higher than expected, I'm sticking on the sell. So I switched it from, you know, still clear sell down to 23.80. Did you close down your sell, Mike?
I did, yes, I did.
Okay.
I closed it out
Very
with
nice.
about 30 pips. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my sells on GU and buys on NAS, but there is a lot of resistance from these buyers.
Okay, dollar started to strengthen. It's going to recover. UJ is looking good for a buy. I'm going to add a little buy on UJ, targeting the previous high. So as a new position just called now. It's a very slow market today. US 30 is a sell, right? Ideally, yes, it would be a sell, but NASDAQ is resilient to sell. US 30, yes, I would agree with the sell. Let me just change the time frame to 4 hour. Yeah, but the market sentiment is very strong on indices right now because every week they've been, you know, indices printed a new all-time high. In the end, I will be right about Biden using sound effect. Okay, I'm going to leave UJ and gold. So now is the question whether common sense is going to win on gold or the market sentiment. Or the market sentiment.
Get down! Come on!
Hey up, Brad. I didn't know you were here.
It's back again. Brad the lad.
Fucking get down, you little pig.
Hey, oi, oi, oi. You need to speak to Kai like this.
Sorry, Kai. Apologies
Alright,
to you, my friend.
How you doing? You okay?
Mate, I'm alright. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just going to turn off the YouTube as well because I've got you guys in both ears now.
Spit roasting your ears.
That's it. Nice, nice. Come on, get down. Mike's words before about the liquidity grab down and then heading back north are echoing in my empty brain. Come on. I want to see a wick fill back to 23.92 and then I'm closing.
Are you on a sell?
Yeah, I got 2 cells, yeah.
Good man, good man.
Oh,
Hey, 2 pips of profit, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Amazing. 3 pips of profit. No, 13 pips of profit.
Yes.
Dollar is strengthening. You can see that UJ long is going well as well. 10 pips of profit, a whopping 10 pips of profit. This is going to be a Lambo trade. Gold is selling off. Now what you see on the chart is that the common sense is taking over market sentiment, which is clearly bullish after yesterday's softer than expected CPI data print, but the PPI can cause a bit of a temporary sell-off on gold, and now it's running in 24 pips profit, equaling to
Come on, back down to 90.
Close to £1,000 profit, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice, very nice. Those of you who would like to join the AlphaFX community, go to alphafx.eu. Daily signals.
Mate, you've had a stunning 2 weeks.
Last week was good. This week yesterday was good, and Monday was good. But last week was very good. Not as good as Angelo and Pan, but you know, I can't compete with the legends, can I? They're absolutely killing it. But thank you. Whoa, look at that. Gold is now selling off. Amazing. And £1,200 profit. Whoa.
Get down, you little bitch.
Here she goes.
Oi, language.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't fucking speak rude.
No. This is a mature and professional group, and we need to keep it that way.
Young man, I'm going to get the soup and wash out your mouth.
Soup?
Soap.
Soap.
Sorry, my shit Eastern European accent is coming back sometimes.
Oh,
come on, down to 90. 90. Come on.
69. 40 pips, £1,300 straight profit.
Are you in this?
Pardon?
Are you in this? You want to sell?
No, not on gold. I'm buying NAS, selling GU.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, 50 pips of profit.
Come on. Mike, are you in a sell?
Yes, I am. And now I'm out.
Man.
NAS is just ready to push.
NAS, who cares about NAS?
I
need this 15-minute candle to close bearish. Come on. Come on. I tell you, it's frightening looking at a 5-minute chart.
Don't look at it. Always, it's a professional advice. Always look at the chart, which the most calming to look at, because you know that's going to affect your bias. You know, is like picking up an ugly girl in a club at 4 a.m. You know, that's all the uglies left. Just don't look at it. Just do it. You know, don't think about it. Don't look at it. Just do it.
Oh dear. Is that how you do things in Hungary?
Yeah, just do the job, and just don't think about it. Just do it. Be a man.
Take one for the team. Come on. 15-minute candle. Hurry up. Is that how you do things in Hungary?
All right, 30 pips floating profit, which is not bad. If you're in a good profit, you may consider taking, profit. But shitty market today. We had a very
far do you think
PPI
this is
reading.
How far do you think this is going down? Are you still thinking 88?
Yeah. I was 80, yeah. Positive.
Come on. It's Friday. We've got to go to the pub. Hurry up.
Love my kid says on YouTube, Brad's over risking. Now he's just overreacting.
Bit of both, possibly. Bit of both.
Yeah, go on full margin. Why not? Full margin Friday.
Yeah. Full margin Friday. That's it. Here we go. Here we go. Down to Pussy Town. Let's go.
Bit of a slow reaction on the dollar. Not even.
Come on.
Yeah, it's we need volume.
We do have more data today, don't we? We've got we've got consumer sentiment, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Come on, fill the wick down past 92, 91. Come on, come on. Let's put on some parabolic SAR and see how many dots we've got left. Come on, you turkey. Yeah, the hour and the 30-minute is still pointing down. I think if I leave this, it'll be all right to 90.
Brad, can you do something, please, to push down the price?
Okay, hold on. I'll make a call. Hold on.
That didn't help.
Come on, come on. All right, I'll do it now.
Is Tony here? Tony the Mellow?
I don't think so. Tony, no.
Yeah, he's the master of options. Maybe he can confirm what Miriam saw on, with the puts. Leveraged Income Academy says gold is going to the moon. Anything is possible. Market sentiment is very strong. Which day? Leveraged Income Academy. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Who's that?
Joey? No, I don't know any US brokers. Forex doesn't take in any US customers, unfortunately, which is a shame because it's a good broker.
Very good broker.
Any music, Thomas?
Do you want music?
Yeah.
There you go.
Where?
You don't hear it?
Yeah, we do. Quite a lot.
We hear Brad, but
You've got no music. Not here.
Goes Nas.
I can hear him.
Naz is taking off. Yeah, it does, cheeky bugger. It's a bit too loud.
I'm turning it down a tiny bit.
Yeah, I just did.
Thank you.
Are you serious? I can't hear any music at all.
That's because of your age, not because of technicals.
It's weird.
Why is this going up so much?
Which one, NASDAQ? Or
Gold. Yeah.
Market sentiment, that's the only thing I can...
Maybe yesterday CPI stronger.
Yeah. The CPI effect is still in large.
4-hour candle closes in 10 minutes, right? I think.
Yep.
I want that 30-minute RSI to roll over.
US 30 also flying. Yep. Indices. The market sentiment is very strong, even on gold. Yesterday's CPI. Today's data in PPI, it seems like it's not enough. The higher or more inflationary data to cast a shadow on yesterday's CPI. This is why it's important you guys learn about market sentiment. It's difficult to read and to understand, just like today. Sell the news and buy the facts.
I just put on another sell.
I'm going to restart my MetaTrader and just switch to trading it for a second, because my yeah, it's still 23.83 would be a nice price to sell, or even 88. I would be more than happy. Myruk says, luckily I have CTrader, which tells me market sentiment. No, it's not the kind of market sentiment I'm referring to. So you have those charts where you can see that how many people are selling, how many people are buying, but usually those are very, very wrong.
Hey Tamas, you know, throughout your trading career, have you ever used box maps in your trading?
Some colleagues did, yeah. I personally know.
Did you ever use it?
Nope.
No.
Yep, market sentiment is coming in strong. New 4-hour candle is opening soon. Subi here is asking, why are you selling gold? The reason why, because PPI came out significantly higher than expected, which is inflationary. Same as yesterday CPI, which was deflationary. It was a buy yesterday, but PPI came out very hot today, so started selling. The reason why, because it's macroeconomics, so the more inflationary data, the lower gold price is going to be. But it looks like the CPI effect of yesterday is much stronger than today's PPI. And hence there was a sell the news and buy the fact scenario, which I know it's, I didn't trade it, but I told everyone that he's going to sell the news and buy the fact. And now it's working out so far. but I'm still in a sell. Camilla Davies, but it isn't risky to sell into higher time frame support despite sentiment. To sell at the higher time frame support, no, sell low. If you see a support, I guarantee 80% of the time it's going to sell off. It's going to break through to the downside. Why it isn't selling though? Because the CPI effect from yesterday is still strong. So investors and everyone is waiting for like, oh, the end of the rate cuts, and they're just completely ignoring today's PPI. It's not manipulation, it's we call it the purple mist when people are delusional that the rate cut is coming soon. Well, they're waiting for 8 months now and no rate cuts have been introduced.
But the Fed has multiple times said that they won't interfere with interest rates whilst there's a presidential election going on. So why are people still expecting a rate cut?
Why people go into casinos?
Sure. But historically, yeah, I guess same concept. Yeah, you're gonna lose. So.
Yeah. That's why bookies have a job. That's why casinos have a job. People are, expecting and irrational decisions, and they think things which aren't there. And the biggest win comes from the lowest probabilities.
I think Fed gonna cut then, like the EU and British are done, like 2.5, 2.6 was they got.
Screen is frozen. No, it's working fine. Is the screen frozen? Oh, hold on.
No,
it's okay.
Maybe on YouTube. Yeah, it was frozen. Sorry, on YouTube. There you go. It should be working now. So we have 2 minutes until the new 4-hour candle. One minute until the new 4-hour candle. $40. And after that I'm going to leave I'm going to wait for the 4-hour candle. If there's no major movement, then I'm going to just close the positions in small profit or, you know, in tiny loss. But I'm not going to leave it for any longer, because I have quite big lots, 4 lot and 5 lot open on gold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 4-hour candle opened a little bit higher.
Nice.
Okay, entered into another sell, expecting a wick fill. Putting a tight stop loss. $30 for New York Open, absolutely. Now New York should have reasonable common sense to sell off gold to 2088, because the PPI data came out significantly. It was hot. Come on, gold. The most frustrating part for many traders to sit and wait patiently, isn't it?
True, it's hardest part.
Oh, okay. Highest position is in 4 pips, 5 pips profit. The other positions in -7 and -17 pips. If it fills that wick and sells down to 23.92, I'm going to close all the positions, just walk away into the weekend, and that would give you, yeah, that would be a very decent profit considering the high lots. There you go. Come on, just 60-70 pips and I'm out of these trades. Okay, now we're back into profit. Yep, there you go. Down we go. Very nice. Big push to the downside, just one more push and I can go enjoy the weekend.
Come on, down to 92.
Have you still got those drawdown positions, Mark?
I closed one in profit, and I have another one going now that I'd also like it to get down to 92 so I can get out. Won't
You
take
haven't
much
closed
of
profit on the first one?
On the first one I did close profit, yeah.
And then you re-entered?
You're right, yes.
Awesome.
Probably shouldn't have re-entered, but I'm in.
Yeah, but then your afternoon would be very boring and...
Right, yeah, then I can enjoy my afternoon. And who would want that?
in peace.
Right. Don't have to keep that knot in my stomach all weekend. Oh, here we go.
There you go. Amazing. Back in profit.
There we go.
Mike, I'm holding back down to 22, whatever happens.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. Amazing profits. Just need one more. 40 pips pushed to the downside, then we can close down the trades and just walk into the weekend with good money. That's it. PPI came out significantly higher. It's bearish for gold.
Thomas, just a quick question. You know, on GJ, we had yesterday. We had obviously GDP data for the UK. It came out higher than expected, but we've seen a sell-off on GJ. Do you think this could be the Bank of Japan intervening?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, gold. You were going down a minute ago, and now going up.
So do you think that they're finally stepping in?
Never know. What the fuck is this self-promotion? Obnoxious cunt. Hey, Goldie Gold. Looks like he's doing a retest on the pivot.
Yep.
UJ stock, no movement. Yep, one position is closed down. And now it's retesting the pivots in 30 pips. That's it. I'm going to close down the positions. And I can't believe PPI doesn't have much effect. Okay, so I'm re-entering with 2.5 lots and going to put the stop loss at 24.06. That's above the daily pivot. I'm going to target the same 23.80, yeah, 23.84. And that's it for me, guys. Unfortunately, PPI didn't bring the anticipated sell-off on gold, even though we had significantly hotter than expected PPI data print. But the market sentiment from yesterday is still strong because of the CPI. I still have one position running, one sell on gold, and targeting 23.85.86. But it's weekend now, Friday afternoon, so I don't want to get stuck in front of the screens. Well, should have not traded today, but anyway, I wish you guys a relaxing weekend and see you next week. I'm going to send out the schedule probably Sunday or Monday. We'll see how the weekend goes, and let's make some money next week. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Thomas.
Thanks, guys. Catch you out. Go weekend.
Bye bye.
Thank you.